Good morning, team. Today is March 23rd. Looking at the overall economical calendar over here, you guys can see that yesterday Powell had his FOMC meeting, which definitely sent the market towards the downside. And today we have jobless numbers, which can overall affect the market. That comes out at 8:30. And tomorrow we have some Fed speakers and PMI. Jumping over towards the charts, we're talking about Nvidia over here, probably one of the strongest stocks in the market right now. If we just pan out, you can see it went from 108, and then right now it's sitting at 275, just nice uptrend. But one thing you definitely want to watch is the 1 year chart. 1 year chart, it does look like it's overall gap filling back up towards that 289. So definitely want to watch to see what happens with that. 1 year is crossed up. RSI is overbought, but in the red. When she's in the red, she could still continue to go. So make sure you guys are aware of that. Watch for a break and hold above 275.89. That was yesterday high, and then we can start pushing up towards that 1 year high around 288. And to the downside, you want to watch for a break below 265, and then we could start going down towards these 250s, maybe even retest that 1 year EMA over here. But overall, she has been on a nice uptrend, and if you've been lucky enough to catch her oversold, you've been basically rewarded because of that. Next stock we're going to talk about Tesla. Looking at Tesla over here on the 180-day. Tesla 180 days, a little bit more on the overbought side. If it does want to continue to uptrend, it needs to basically break above 201. 201 was a resistance level. Remember, these are 4-hour candles. Green, 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 red over here, right? 201 rejected it. So definitely want to wait for 201 to break before we can start pushing up towards 210. 210 was a previous resistance level up here, and maybe we could start going like 213. Let's see what happens. Overall, RSI signaling it is getting a little bit overbought, meaning it could possibly come down. Watch to see if this 180-day MACD crosses down. Looking for puts below 192, and then we could start basically going towards 189 or 190 over here, and maybe even retest at 186 on Tesla. Looking at SPY, right? SPY had a crazy day yesterday. If we're looking at the 15-minute over here, you guys can see market opened over here. We kind of had like a short sell-off going on around market open, around like 10 o'clock, 10, 11 o'clock bear hours. Had this nice little sell-off. Powell started to speak. We spiked up as high as 402 over here. 402 became a resistance level. RSI was signaling very overbought. Market started to pull back. And then we basically had a major sell-off from 402 down towards like 392 over here. Almost like a $10 drop. So definitely want to watch to see how we're going to react. This level definitely held up as support, this 391 zone. You can see that after hours, it kind of just coasted above it. So I definitely want to watch 391 to see if we basically come down. It did get back above the 1 year trade line. So that is a bullish sign. So let's see if we violate it again to the downside. Jumping over towards the 180-day, I would love to see a break below 393. Then we can start going to 392. Maybe even go toward 390. MACD is crossed down. RSI has the opportunity to go down. Doesn't mean that's where she wants to go. So let's see what happens. Let's see if she gets rejected, slap back down towards that 392, maybe even go towards 390, and then watch for the break of 395. If we start holding above 395, then we can start basically pushing up towards 397. It does look like it's making higher lows right now, but let's see what happens. This 180-day EMA line could prevent it from going higher, and then we could basically just get slapped back down. So definitely want to be cautious today. Don't want to just force anything, especially since we have an SMA on the 20-day sitting right here, in which we basically bounce from. And this is a perfect example of what I tell you guys in multiple videos, that the SMA, this blue solid line by itself, it's a major support or resistance zone, right? You can see we basically had a $10 drop in towards that SMA over here, bounced off of it. So we want to see if we break the zone so we could have confidence in a nice short position. If not, we can basically come back up to towards the highs we were at before. That is all depending on job numbers, on how the market perceives the job numbers. But let's see. Hopefully you guys all have a green trading day, like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.